Hi, I'm Sachs, and welcome back to my series on producing a song. In this episode, I'm going to get into some very basic editing, just enough to do what you need. Let's get started. Editing will take place in the same software you use for recording, so you won't need any more gear. The process can seem very daunting, but like recording, it does not have to be that hard. In fact, the two generally go hand in hand. Many editing techniques I already use while recording. Now, there are tons of different settings and options in any program you're using. The thing to remember is that the greatest tool you have is your own ears. That may sound really dumb, but without experience in a program using the different features, you're going to want to try things and just listen to how they sound. Based on listening, you can decide if you like things or not. I'll get into a few things I did. For one, as I was recording, I added some effects to my tracks to change their sound a little bit for the style I wanted. The one I used the most was a reverb effect built into Cakewalk. I tried some presets it came with and messed with the settings until I found a sound I liked. This was especially important for my tambourine, which I did not want to sound dry. Sometimes, I would realize one section of a track was too loud, so I would lower the volume down in just that section or clip. For the beginnings and ends of clips, I also would often add a fade in or fade out. Now, how to actually use specific tools is different for different programs. On Cakewalk, you can add a fade by dragging from a top of a track. Now, there are lots of little things you can do, and those things will add up in making your song sound the best that it can. Another very important part of editing is fixing tracks. For the cello, flute, and tambourine, when the players recorded a pretty good take, but some timing was off or something, I just went in, cut the track, and moved a piece of it. One thing I also did was record a piece of a take again, just by beginning midway and going over it. For the MIDI bass track, I sometimes edited the length of notes to make them match the recording tracks. Finally, for the beginning and end of my song, I decided I wanted a rain sound effect to fade in and out respectively. I grabbed one from YouTube and threw it in, cutting it and adding fades. Easy. Now remember, these are just a few editing techniques that I used, among quite literally tons. There are loads more effects, filters, and ways to manipulate the audio that I don't know how to do and didn't go into, but hopefully this was a good basic overview. Thank you so much for watching this series I made, it really means a lot to me. If you found anything I said helpful or interesting, please feel free to like, leave me a comment, or even subscribe to my channel. I made this for a school project, so who really knows what's coming next, be it more of this, more music, more film, whatever, but be on the lookout. Thanks so much, and definitely make sure to check out the full song. I'll see you later.
Rain on the sidewalk.